Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be ZOTAC's 269. Yes, ZOTAC has finally resumed after its hiatus with the holiday season. Unfortunately, I was not able to at least look at these games during the live event. Unfortunately, the timings of ZOTAC's pretty crap at their timings, for me at least. ZOTAC starts at 2 a.m. in the morning for my area, and well, you can understand my predicament right there. 2 a.m. in the morning, it's kind of hard, especially during these times. And of course, that's just the beginning of ZOTAC. The rest could be hours or so into the event. But either way, I can just do this, just download the replays and then just look back at them and cast them for you guys. Anyway, we are going to have an Undead vs Night Elf matchup, so I think we've had one rather recently, I think. Besides all the Night Elf vs Human matchups, we have FS Firestalker's Passion in the bottom, in the 4 o'clock position, or 3.5 o'clock position on Turtle Rock, and his opponent is going to be the Red Night Elf player Rudan from the clan DkH, which is a German clan, primarily a German clan, but it is classified as a European, and Rudan is one of its members, or at least I think he still is. I don't usually know if clans even matter these days, but either way, Rudan is going to force a cancel on that Moonwell. Unfortunately, due to those early ghouls from Passion, we have Demon Hunter out for Rudan right now. Passion does have his Death Knight. Ooh, Passion did lose himself a ghoul in that exchange, and that Demon Hunter has early 40 experience. Death Knight is moving on, possibly for that ghoul's corpse. Will we? Yes, maybe, yes. We have those skeletons out. However, they do of course fall very quickly. We do have Unholy Aura trained up as the first ability, as those skeletons got quickly dispatched. Ancient of War taking quite a bit of damage from these turtles, and yeah, it is going to uproot itself, possibly just for its fortified armor, but yeah, well, don't think it really matters. Actually, probably does. Fortified takes reduce from piercing, if I believe correctly, and yes, reduce piercing, so that was a smart move right there. Demon Hunter is just gonna go back to creeping. Needs to be careful, however, the Death Knight no longer has Death Coil as its first ability. We have early ghouls. Honestly, I think I should have probably said that. The early Unholy Aura pretty much hinted that. We have a Ghoul Rush transitioning into Tier 2. And yeah, Ghoul Rush is pretty much a viable strategy in a very, very close spawn. Like this one, Turtle Rock is, you know, unpredictable in its spawn locations. Demon Hunter needs to be careful. He does not have Immolation. He has Mana Burn. And yeah, will not be doing nicely against those ghouls. However, Rudan is going for quite a number of archers, seeing as he unsuccessfully attempted that Ancient of War creeping. What item will we pick up? A Gauntlet of Let's try that again. A Gauntlet of Ogre Strength. Very nice starting ability or item for that Death Knight skeleton. Looks to try and sacrifice himself for the greater good, but it looks like the archers have finally caught up, which no longer is relevant, seeing as Unholy Aura provides additional movement speed. What was picked up again? It is a Cloak of Shadows. Not the most ideal item for a DK, but most likely will be sold for quite a bit of gold. Level 2 on that Death Knight. Demon Hunter needs to catch up very quickly. He survived the early ghoul rush, but you know, it doesn't mean he set his opponent back by a lot. Rudan, his Ancient of War, is kind of caught up, and looks like these ghouls will be able to take this guy down unless Rudan actually does something. Wisps are, or at least just one wisp is being pulled back, but it will not be able to save this Ancient of War as, yeah. Demon Hunter does have a +6 claws and needs to be careful, does not want to be surrounded, which he does, and it looks like he will be forced to use TP scroll. Shadow meld on those archers. We do have dust, but of course the teleportation scroll took those archers along. Hunter's Soul has been placed down. Will we see Huntresses? I don't think so, seeing as an Ancient of War took quite a beating from Passion's own units. Will we have a Tavern Hero for Passion right now? I don't know. Don't know what the Death Knight is doing. We do have a Naga right now for Rudan. Will we have Fork Lightning, or will we just have the standard cold arrows? We have the standard cold arrows. Arrows, very nice slowing ability. Ideal for people that like to chase. Black Citadel is started, as well as that production on that Lich. Do we have any sort of slaughterhouses or any indications for Crypt Fiends? Yes, we do. We have Crypt Fiends on the way. Passion looking to place something down. It's going to be a slaughterhouse. There we go. So early Ghoul Rush from, or transition into Crypt Fiend statues. Passion, he still has quite a bit of ghouls from his, I guess, attempt at a Ghoul Rush, but meh. He really needs to free up some supply though, when he actually gets a reasonable amount of income, or at least a reasonable amount of lumber stocked up. We do have that Lich out, Frost Nova killing an archer, skeletons trying to push these archers back. Even though they are squishy as hell, they can still deal damage nonetheless. Dryads are now out, as we do have double Ancient of Wars pumping Dryads. Demon Hunter halfway to level 3. Death Knight has been overtaken by experience, and Naga Sea Witch is nearing level 2. Fork Lightning will definitely do very well if there's going to be another massive ghouls. I'm not sure if it's as effective as it is against Crypt Fiends, just because of how big and wide they are. Take a lot of space. We have a Staff of Tranquility, or Preservation. Oh wow, Tranquility. Which one's this Tranquility one? Which one is this Tranquility? I don't think there is such thing as called Staff of Tranquility. Humans one's Staff of Sanctuary. Oh well, Staff of Preservation I meant, and we have those ghouls around. Naga Sea Witch still needs to have one more kill until she can become level 2. And yeah, Fork Lightning will definitely do well against those ghouls, just because they're easy targets. Anyway, Orb of Corruption on that Lich, definitely gonna do a lot of damage, as well as armor reduction on that Demon Hunter. Needs to be careful. He has no means of escape except for that Staff of Preservation, which we see right there. However, that will leave little options for Rudan to actually save some of his units if need be. Gargantuan Sea Turtle has been taken down. Pendant of Energy most likely will be given to that Lich until he gets himself Death Ritual. We have Bears into the mix of the Night Elf army. Bears Dryads does fairly well against Crypt Fiends, of course, until those destroyers come in, which surprisingly there is no statues. Oh, we have a statue over there. Forgive me. But anyway, bears are also a very nice choice, just because rejuvenation will keep that Demon Hunter alive for quite some time, and it will alleviate some pressure on Rudan using that Staff of Preservation. Nice use of Abolish Magic right there, taking down a skeleton, and we have a full 15 seconds of invulnerability. Watcher Magi Camp has been taken down, Tome of Strength was picked up, 7-second invulnerability potion has been purchased, and was there any items that was picked up? I think it was just sold. So yeah, Gargantuan Sea Turtle, the second one, will be taken down by Rudan, while the third one will be taken down by Passion. He will be reaching himself level 3, most likely level 2 Death Coil. I can't imagine him getting level 2 Unholy Aura, and yeah, he got level 2 Death Coil. We have Ultra Vision being researched for Rudan. That is rather curious timing on that kind of research. Nonetheless, he should always get it. It is, of course, an advantageous upgrade or research, or if you want to say it, just because it gives you primarily 1,000 units of sight during nighttime. We have an expansion being placed down from Rudan. However, it has been spotted by Passion. Oh wow, Passion got spotted by Passion. Scroll of the Beast has been picked up from that DK, and we have a pair of ghouls trying to hack on that Tree of Life. Tree of Life, will it be cancelled or will it be destroyed? It looks like it will be destroyed. That is a loss for Rudan. Unfortunately, that was a lot of resources that he can never refund again. Shade is now on the field, Sacrificial Pit, and a Boneyard, so possibly Frostworms. Frostworms will do very nicely against those Druids of Claws. I believe Frostworms deal magic damage on their basic attacks, so that is also a plus. Destroyer, one of them are in the air, is airborne, I should say. They'll do fairly nicely against those Druids, especially since those Druids can't attack upwards. Level 4 is on that Demon Hunter. Rejuvenation to heal him back up. Crystal Ball has been picked up, so it's basically a free item that gives, or just an item that gives a free reveal on anywhere. Rune Braces as well, reduced magic affection on the said hero, and of course that Orb of Venom to attack those destroyers if need be. Tome of Intelligence has been left, but a Dryad has been taken down. Nova Coil on top of that Demon Hunter, and we have a TP scroll initiated for Passion's units. Tome of Intelligence, why would you leave such a tome? It's +2 intelligence, that Legacy, which could benefit from it. Additional 30 mana as well as regeneration, +2 attack damage. I'm just shaking my head right now. Demon Hunter is looking to go after this last Gargantuan Sea Turtle. What is that? Oh well. What item was picked up? It was indeed another full Potion of Invulnerability. Hero-wise, I believe Rudan is ahead, but not by much. Looks like Passion could actually even up the difference in levels after this creep camp. Or Robe of Magi +6. Lich will be dealing an additional 11 damage per attack. Come on, Death Knight. Give the robes to the Lich. I was very surprised that he also kept the Pendant of Energy, although it is understandable. Lich does have Death Ritual. I can't imagine why he would have the Robe of Magi on that DK. Crystal Ball was used to take down that Shade. I believe that's what happened. He has no true sight, so he can't actually see any shades around. We do have Ancient of Wind being placed down. It's whether or not that he will go for Hippogriffs to counteract those destroyers, or will he go Fairy Dragons to possibly take down those, or to just retaliate against those spellcasters. We have Hippogriffs to, of course, deal with those Frostworms as well. Frostworms do indeed deal magic damage, and they will do quite a bit against those bears. Passion is currently 70 over 80, while Rudan is 64 over 80. Right now the chat is saying that the undead should push. I believe he should as well. I mean, he's got destroyers if need be, Frostworms as well. The first Hippogriffs hasn't even arrived yet, I believe so. Yeah, but you know, things are not looking good for Passion right now, as it looks like Rudan is going to go for a backdoor push, and it's forced Passion to weigh out that he should actually defend his base instead of go for a base race. Of course, Rudan has expanded over here sneakily and will not lose to a base race if he does. Frost Nova as well as Orb of Annihilations, oh no, not Frost Nova, Frostworms, as well as Orb of Annihilation, slowing and damaging those units. Demon Hunter is in a bit of a twist right now. Coil has been used on him. Health Potion has been used. Rejuvenation is on that Demon Hunter, but I think the damage dealt is more than damage recovered, and a TP scroll will be used. Bears needs to be careful, does not want to be taken down. One Frostworm was able to take down that bear. Wow, +2 Frostworms deal 139 damage at the max. I believe that's against air units. Yeah, this one's against air units, and this one's probably against ground units. So yeah, I wish I would say so in, you know, like in StarCraft, but it's not the case. It's Warcraft indeed. Tavern is being surrounded. Will we have a Dark Ranger possibly out? I don't know. We do have enough food and enough resources. Dark Ranger has indeed made an appearance, and this is going to be a little bit bad for Rudan. Bears are the only fighters for Rudan right now. However, those bears can be easily demolished by those Frostworms and destroyers. Abominations also have been added to the mix. Hippogriffs have finally arrived, and we are going to have it engaged right here. 3 destroyers are in the air, 1 obsidian statue, and it looks like those hippogriffs will be webbed, and they will not do as much damage that they should do against those Frostworms or destroyers. Fork Lightning doing its best, however Orb of Annihilations as well as the Frostworms dealing their damage. Death Coil probably should be used to heal up that Frostworm. Demon Hunter does not have his, or hasn't used his invulnerability potion just quite yet. So many Dryads being taken down. DK has been forced to use that TP due to focus fire from Rudan. Very nice job there, however he did lose himself, his entire bear population, as well as a ton of Dryads. Anyway, destroyers gonna be slowed and poisoned, but they will live on. Frostworm at 100 or at least 200 health. Death Coil probably should be used to heal him back up. But apparently DK doesn't have enough mana. I'm very curious to know what that was. I believe that was a Crystal Bowl activation. Yeah, it probably was. Druid of Claw will be caught, and Staff of Preserved. Yeah, Rudan does not want any units to be lost, and looks like we will have a little bit of a base race right here. DK did reach level 5. I'm not sure if Rudan, even though he has an expansion tucked away right here, I don't think he has enough time to actually destroy his opponent's base. And yeah, that's not going to be the case. It looks like Passion is going to return, and rather be safe than sorry, right? I mean, I always hate the base race situations. We have one of the destroyers most likely will be taken down. There we go. Mana burn on a DK probably. don't know what I was pinged. It was probably another attempt of an expansion, but Passion did a very nice job denying that. Dark Ranger is level 2, most likely has black arrows as well as silence. Anyway, Rudan needs to be careful, does not want to lose his Demon Hunter to just merely units. Staff of Preservation, saving that Demon Hunter, and looks like he will use his Moonwells. TP scroll, just that Naga just getting out of there. There we go. Those Dryads need to be careful, doesn't want to be picked off en route, and Demon Hunter is fully regenerated. We have a lot of bears hiding right here, does not want to be taken or picked off by these destroyers and frost worms. Honestly, Passion's pretty much got the game in his pocket. Ancient of Wind is going to be focused down quickly. Frostworms, I'm very curious to know if Passion is going to go for those Frostworm upgrades. Wave is on those Hippogriffs, just denying their anti-air capabilities, and they will not see the light of day, as it looks like bears are hacking away on those Crypt Fiends. Despite those magic air units, Roar as well as Rejuvenation is trying to do their best, and Demon Hunter does have an invulnerability potion. He should use his anti-magic potion as well, just to deny those Death Coil Novas. Level 5 is on that Demon Hunter. There we go, anti-magic potion, stat preservation as well, denying that Frost Nova from that Lich. And we have, I don't know, we still have Passion on a high food army. 55 over 80 versus 49 over 80, so he does have a reasonable amount of food supply. Another whipped Hippogriff, that is a sad loss right there. Demon Hunter is being focused down, but I think this Dryad, will be taken down initially. Next targets are the bears, in fact. Level 5 is on that Naga Sea Witch. Level 3 Forked Lightning would be nice. There we go, I believe that is a full 15-second invulnerability, as the Naga Sea Witch has another one of her own, but she is going to be Frost Nova'd, and that 15-second invulnerability potion will be out of play for some time. Lich needs to be careful, does not want to be mana burned, but that Demon Hunter also needs to be careful as well. He is currently being slowed. Will we have a Nova Coil? Nope. Will we have a coil? Nope. Demon Hunter is going to be taken down. Not sure if that's going to be GG or not. He's still hiring up his Naga Sea Witch, so he's lost both his level 5 heroes. DK and Lich is nearing level 6. I'm not sure if Lich will go Death and Roses, but I'm definitely sure Death Knight will go for Reanimate the Dead. Demon Hunter has been hired up from that tavern, but is going to be slowed from that Frostworm as well. We have a Nova Coil. There we go. A coil, level 6. Demon Hunter, GG from Rudan. Does not want to face invulnerable dead or undead units. Thank you guys for watching. Apparently someone wants to keep his ego up, and it's kind of nice to have ZOTAC back. It's been a long time, honestly, and anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is a best of 3 series, so stay tuned for game 2 and game 3 if it is needed, and I will see you guys next time.